In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create your own landing page for free in AWeber and how to connect your own domain to it so that everything looks professional and trustworthy. I'm also going to give away the landing page that we're going to be building, so please watch till the end to find out how you can get it. Landing pages are very often used to give away a free lead magnet in exchange for an email address. And the landing page we're about to create now is exactly for that. We use it to get new leads and grow our email lists. Now, as I just said, the great thing is that you can build your landing pages with AWeber on their free plan. So if you don't have an AWeber account yet, click the link in the description to get your free AWeber account right now, and let's create our landing page. Once you're logged into your AWeber account, go to Pages and Forms in the side menu and select Landing Pages. From there, click on Create a Landing Page. Now you can see that there are many templates available for you to choose from depending on what your business is about. Or you can start with a blank canvas and create your own landing page from scratch. But for this tutorial, let's select this one here. After you've selected a template, the AWeber landing page builder will open. It's a powerful, yet easy to understand and simple to use tool to customize our landing page the way we want it. First, let's give the landing page a name. Then let's make some first adjustments. For example, I want to delete this entire row here, so I just click here on the delete button and it's gone. Also, I don't want to use all these links down here, so I just click here as well on delete. And here again. Next, I want to change the background color of my entire page, so I click here on background and select the color I want. Next, I want to insert my logo here, so I just click on the image here and upload my image. Now that's way too big, so we can just drag the arrows here and make it a bit smaller. That looks fine to me. Now, as you remember, we use this landing page to deliver a free lead magnet to our new leads. And in this case, the lead magnet is my free affiliates products list that I give away. And for that, I have created a picture that I want to insert here, so we replace this one as well. And also this is way too big, but this time you don't see the arrows to make the image smaller. So let's go to sizing here in the side menu and disable auto width. Now you see the arrows are back and we can change the image size. That looks good. Now, before we change the headline and the text here, let's make this left column here a bit smaller. In order to do that, we have to select the entire row, and then we can simply drag this line here to make the left column a bit smaller. That looks about right. So now let's change all the headlines and the text here. Now, as for the form fields, you can see that there is a name field and an email field, whereas email is the only one required. So you can either leave or remove the name fields or add more fields if you want to. So in this case, I don't want to use the name field, so I'm going to delete it. So I'm going to select the form and then simply remove the name field here. This leaves us only with the email field. Now let's also change the color and the text on the button here. So we select the button. You can see that when we hover over the button here, it changes the color from red to blue. So I don't like that, so let's change it. Let's select the button and assign a hover color here. So I'm going to choose the same red color and make it a bit lighter. About that. So now when we hover over the button, you see that it changes the color ever so slightly. Now for the sake of this tutorial, we leave it like that. Of course, you could always use other elements that you want to show on your landing page. Just simply drag and drop them onto your page and use them. Of course, we could also adjust the appearance here, add some shadows or adjust the spacing and the padding here. But let's not spend more time on this because these features are very simple to use. Once the design is done, we need to define what happens after someone submits their email address. So we click on the form here and then go to submission. Here you see two options, a thank you page and an already subscribed page. Currently, the thank you page is set to the simple default page from AWeber. So if we look at the preview, it's a very simple page that confirms that someone subscribed to your email list. In our case, where we want to deliver a lead magnet, we obviously have to change this page. Now there are different ways how you can deliver your lead magnet once someone submitted their email address. Option 1 could be, instead of using a thank you page at all, you just directly link to your lead magnet so that it will open after someone submits their email address. Another option could be that you deliver your lead magnet with your welcome email that will be sent out after someone submitted their email address. And the last option that I would recommend is that you host your lead magnet somewhere, for example Dropbox, Google Drive, or on another platform, and then simply link to it either directly from the thank you page or in your welcome email. The big advantage of hosting your lead magnet somewhere on a separate platform is that you are not restricted in file size. So for example, I host most of my marketing assets and videos on a platform called bunny.net. I already talked about this platform in a previous video and how it saves me tons of money. I'll link to it below if you want to check it out. So instead of using the simple AWeber default thank you page, you could create your own thank you page, or you could decide that you don't want to use a thank you page at all. If you decide to create your own landing page and choose custom URL here, you would simply go back to the main menu, and then you can see AWeber offers thank you page templates. So you would choose one of them or start from scratch again and then design your thank you page. After you're done designing your thank you page, you copy that URL and insert it here. Here you can define the tags that will be added to the people who submitted the form. In this case, we could say something like landing page affiliate list. So later, when there are tens or hundreds or thousands of subscribers in our email list, we can search for those people who first subscribed coming from this landing page here. Now we're almost done, so let's click Save and Exit. We can see that our page is currently unpublished. So let's click here and say Publish. Now our page is already live and ready to share. But there is one thing that doesn't look quite right. So let's copy this path here and open our page. You see this URL here? That's the link to your landing page. That doesn't really look professional and trustworthy, right? So let's change that and use our own domain. The way we do that is going back into our page editor, and then on page level, click on Settings. Here you can see the current URL of our landing page, but we want to change that to a custom domain. I already connected one of my domains to my AWeber account, but for this tutorial, let's connect a new one so I can show you how it's done. So click on Connect a new custom domain, and this will bring us to our account settings under Domains and Addresses. And here we need to scroll all the way down, Landing Page Domains. And here we add our new domain. But before we can do that, let's jump over to my domain name registrar, which is Namecheap. Now we're in my Namecheap account here, where you can see my main domain, yavimi.com. In this case, I obviously don't want to use the root domain, yavimi.com, because that's where my website is already hosted. So if I assign this domain to my landing page, my website will no longer be accessible, which obviously makes no sense. So in cases like this, if I want to use my main domain, I have to add a subdomain. For example, like leadmagnet.nyavimi.com or freebie.nyavimi.com or go.nyavimi.com or something like that. The way we do this is by going into the Advanced DNS tab, because we have to add a so-called CNAME record. As you can see, my domain already has many different kinds of records assigned to it. Those are used for different purposes, for example, to point to a landing page, to point to a funnel, or used for domain ownership verification and stuff like that. So let's decide for this tutorial that we want to use the subdomain go.nyavimi.com. So let's go back to our AWeber account and add our new domain. So let's say go.nyavimi.com, and then we click on Add Domain. And now AWeber tells us how we have to set up our CNAME record inside Namecheap. The host is our subdomain, Go. The value is this page here on AWeber, which defines that if someone uses our Go subdomain, it will point them to where our landing page is hosted on AWeber. So let's copy this one and go back to our Namecheap account. Here we click on Add New Record. Then we scroll down to CNAME record. The host is our subdomain, Go, and the target or the value is the address we just copied. The TTL, the time to live, we leave on automatic. And then save the changes. Let's go back to AWeber and click on refresh. And you can see AWeber doesn't recognize it that we set up the DNS records already. Here it says this can take up to 48 hours to start working. But in my experience, or with my domain registrar Namecheap, it's somewhere around maybe 15 to 30 minutes. So let's see. So now after hitting refresh a few times and waiting for around 20 minutes, the status is connected. So we click on done and we go back to our landing page and open it. Then we go back to the page settings, then we go to custom domain and select our new subdomain that we just added, go.nyavimi.com. Down here, we can also set a custom page path. So for example, if we want to use the same subdomain for all our landing pages, we could set the custom page path for this one to affiliate list. And then we click on save and exit again. And now here it says unpublished changes. So we need to hit publish again. And now we can copy our new landing page URL. And when we open it, you see, this is our landing page with our own subdomain and our custom path here. Now, before I'm going to show you how you can get this landing page for free, a quick heads up. The next video will also be about landing pages, but then I'm going to walk you through step by step how you can easily create your landing pages using ClickFunnels. The principle of creating your landing page with either of these platforms is very similar, but ClickFunnels has some more advanced options that I'm going to explain in the next video. So please subscribe and turn on notifications that you don't miss it. Also, I want to make it clear at this point that if creating your landing page on the free AWeber plan is sufficient for you and your business setup, go ahead. I don't want to sell you stuff you don't need. But if you want more options and decide to go for the AWeber Pro plan and or ClickFunnels, I would appreciate if you use my links down below in the video description. Thank you. So let's come back to how you can get this landing page, and as a thank you for those still watching, I'm also going to give you a coupon code so you can secure your own domain at a discount if you haven't done so yet. First things first, in the video description you'll find a link to the landing page that we have just created. When you click that link, the landing page will open and you will see this copy button in the bottom right corner. Now when you click on this button, a new tab will open and the page will be copied directly into your AWeber account, if you are logged in, that is. If you're not logged in, you will instead be presented with an opportunity to do so. For the sake of transparency, this button does not contain an affiliate link. But I would like to say it again, should you decide to sign up for the AWeber Pro plan and or ClickFunnels, I would very much appreciate if you use my links. Thank you so much. And as I just promised, you'll find another link where you can get your own domain at a discount. At the time of recording, you can get your .com domain for just $5.98. So click the link below and grab your domain before someone else does. On the page that opens, look out for the coupon code shown and then apply it at the checkout. And that's how you can build your own landing page for free in AWeber and connect your own domain to it so that you can get new leads and grow your email list. If you want to learn more about email marketing and how to use email automations to make money passively, please watch the video I recently published. I'll link to it on the end screen of this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Please like and subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on future videos about starting and growing your successful online business. In the next video, we're gonna build a landing page again using ClickFunnels. I'm Sascha Meier, helping you succeed smarter.